Well, hello again, and welcome to Rolynn's Reviews. So glad to have you here, each of you here on this beautiful Resurrection Sunday. I would first and foremost like to say Happy Easter to each and every one of you and your families. All right. So thanks, everyone. Cha Cha, Underground, everyone who's here, do me a favor. Go ahead and hit that little thumb, that like button. That will trigger the YouTube algorithm and we can share it with more people. Also, those of you who have Facebook and other forms of social media, please go ahead and share this video on your various social media pages. Again, folks, I cannot get all of the information out by myself. I definitely need your assistance. All right. How you doing, James, Laura, everyone who's coming in, Mary, Al, Al's back. Everyone say hello to Al. Al, I'm so glad you're here. So glad that you're feeling much better because we were worried about you, Al. But we know how strong you are, and thank God you're back. Excuse me. Lady Libra, how are you? Laura, everyone, G8, everyone who's here. So glad to have you here. Again, those of you just now entering the chat room, please go ahead and hit that little thumb. That's the like button. Share this on your various forms of social media. Now, if you look at the title of this video, and again, you have to forgive me. I told you my voice will be cracking from now until the pollen gives me a break. Okay, so I'm in North Carolina, and the pollen is hard, it's heavy, it's thick, and so it does affect my speaking voice. I may do a little sneezing, a little coughing, but I'm fine. It's just the seasonal allergies that I've been suffering for several years now. Okay. All right. So I will try to keep up with thank you so much, Sugar Daddy and Angela. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Angela, back after breast cancer surgery. Angela, prayers up, sister. Prayers up. Let's spam the chat with some prayer hands. Okay. And some hearts for Angela. I just lost a loved one to cancer, and I have some coworkers who are currently battling various forms of cancer. So cancer sucks. Let's all try to support each other as it relates to that. All right, so you see the title, folks. Illegal immigrants steal homes from Americans, claim squatters' rights. Folks, again, if you are not familiar with the laws on the books, it might behoove you to learn at this particular time. There's so many things that are going on in this country as it relates to things that are happening to Americans. And again, if you don't have a clue of the laws, you could find yourself in some of these situations that some of these people, I have various videos I'm going to share with you, and you don't want to wind up on the wrong end of the law. Again, you're an American. If you commit a crime, you will be arrested and charged as such. So keep that in mind. Sunshine, how are you, dear? Al says, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just relaxing and laying back. Had a small Easter meal. I'm still getting better, but I'm getting better. Al, that's all we care about, dear, that you are getting better. Thank you so much for coming in. You told me when you felt better that you would be here. Floridia, how are you, dear? John. And so, again, folks, you need to be aware of the laws on the books. Those of you who are property owners, I'm a property owner, so I'm definitely trying to make sure that I know what's going on as it relates to property. Lady Libra, they're changing that law in July for homeowners. I saw it. Lady Libra, I have a video to share with you. DeSantis in Florida changed the law. If you guys don't know what's going on, and I really feel bad for those of you who live in the liberal cities, New York, I have a video. A lady was trying to get some people to leave her property. The police were called. She was arrested. The squatters are still there. So, folks, just because you may own land, homes, property, you think you can go in and do what you very may well please. You cannot. You have to know the laws. Another lady in New York, God rest her soul, some squatters were was in her property, and they deleted her, if you know what I mean. I can't use that word because, YouTube, we can't use certain words, but they deleted her. So get a clue. I'm going to do a little action here so you can figure out what happened to her. All right. So Make sure you know the laws. Again, I don't make this stuff up. It's astounding. How you doing, Gina? Yes, dear, he is risen. Thank God. Al said, in Chicago, the squatter situation is horrible. Many homeowners have to fight tooth and nail to gain their property back. Yes. You can't just go and say, well, this is my property. You're going to wind up in jail. I have videos to share with you. So again, if you are a property owner, listen to what I'm telling you here. Again, I told you this fake asylum seeking fraud that's being perpetrated on the American people has got to stop. Everything is happening. And if you don't make yourself aware, you could be caught up in it. Okay, John, it's bad here in Houston too. They just move in and take over any empty house and show a fake lease. John, you're in Texas. I'm in North Carolina. We're all packing in the South, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. James, New York City is worse every day, as I always say. James, it's horrible. It's horrible. Al, many cases result in expensive court cases before anything happens. Yeah. You as the property or homeowner is taxed. Everyone's struggling. You have to go out here and spend more money to prove that this is your property. How does that make sense? Cha-Cha, Socialism 101 reminds me, right, Mao Zedong. Cha-Cha gets it, yes. It's like you work hard, Americans work hard, and other people are allowed to just come and take what they worked for. That's socialism, folks. Oh my goodness. How you doing, Renee? We need Trump. I voted for him last time. Okay, Renee. So listen to this. If you haven't been here since I started this series, this fake asylum seeking fraud that's being perpetrated upon the American people has to stop. Now, if you like what's going on in November, go back and vote for old Jim Crow Joe. If you like what's going on. If you like the high gas prices, if you like the high food prices, if you like the fact that your tax money is being used, all right, for people who aren't even citizens, it's ridiculous. So Venezuelan immigrants, if you haven't been here from the beginning of the series, Venezuela, they unlocked their jails and prisons and told them to run to the U.S. border. And obviously they did listen to that directive. They're all here now. Newsflash, here in America, we had enough crime. We didn't need any more. So anyway, if you didn't get a chance, check out my video from last week. The TikTok influencer. His name is Lionel Moreno. He's a Venezuelan national. So he's been making all these videos, bragging, laughing at Americans. You're slaves. Ha, 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 ha. You're out here working. Look at me. He's holding up. He has a child, unfortunately, and his girlfriend. And they're making these videos and they're laughing, showing all the money. He's holding up money, laughing, calling us, slaves because we're working and taking care of him and his worthless self and his family. So look at what he's teaching. I don't know how many children he has, but look at what he's teaching his daughter. So anyway, he's making all these videos telling other illegal immigrants, this is what you do. And they're fleecing the American taxpayers, what they're doing. He has a national TikTok, he has a national following on social media. He has over 500,000 people. He lives in a suburb of Columbus, Ohio. I'm trying to keep up with your comments, folks. As I'm talking to you, you tell me if you're familiar with this case. You tell me what you think about this as I'm sharing these points. These are my fire starters. These are my opening points. Tell me what you think. He's been instructing his fellow comrades, or shall I say, fraudsters, which is what they are, on how to seize American homes and properties. Guys, folks, if you've heard the phrase, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, someone's going to be hurt. Okay, Americans are fed up, right? We're out here working hard, and you're just going to come take our property, take our homes? No, someone's going to be hurt. Well, I told you one lady was already deleted. One lady homeowner went trying to get these people out of her property. The police show up and arrest her. Make it make sense. If you like this, continue voting for Democrats. So anyway, Moreno made headlines previously. I mentioned this in a prior video. He was telling Venezuelans to unite behind this guy, the illegal involved in the Times Square shooting, and who injured a tourist. He was supporting him, telling fellow Venezuelans to get behind him and support him. So this guy, he means no good. You know, he's just garbage. All of his videos, if you watch, he's shouting. He seems so hostile toward America. But this is, if you like what you see, this is Joe Biden's America. Okay. So I did, you know, you're all may be familiar with squatters' rights, but I wanted to throw out, and when the video ends, click on the links in the description box below the video. Squatters' rights, if you look at the definition of squatters' rights, the rights a squatter may gain if they occupy a property. Say you have a property and you're not really using it, right? And they can take it over without legal action. They can occupy a property without, and the owner, you can't just go put them out. Make it make sense. And so this is what Americans who are already angry, who are already taxed, this is what they're having to deal with. And just so you know, depending on the state that you live in, so like if you're interested, if you own property, when I end this live, Google squatters' rights and then insert the state that you live in. You better believe I did that for the state of North Carolina, where I currently reside, where I own property. Just so you know, squatting is a form of trespassing, which is a crime, but involves the intention of claiming ownership or permanent residency. So what they're doing is getting these fake leases drawn up, and they may pay taxes on it. But that doesn't mean you should stop paying. You should continue paying taxes on it. But it's just a whole scam. Property owners are the losers in this situation. They must legally start the eviction process. So for you to get these people out of your property, I hope you have some money, because you have to start the eviction process. That's a long process, folks. And so I have some videos to share here with you. Tell me what you think about this situation. As I play the videos, you know, again, tell me what your thoughts are. Tell me what your concerns are. And thank God, he was arrested, I think, on Tuesday, Wednesday of last week. He's been arrested, but watch the videos. I'm going to be trying to keep up with the comments. So let's see. Yeah, this guy, he's a piece of work. All right, so I'm going to play this first video for you. This first video, you could just read the screen. It doesn't really say a lot, but the other videos do. But just read this. Watch this.
Mi gente, he pensado invadir una casa en United States, ya que me enteré que existe una ley que dice que si una casa no está habitada, podemos expropiarla.
The house came with something unexpected. A man living in their home, who they say refuses to leave. So Adele, you're getting arrested right now?
Being arrested.
For what?
For being in my own home.
So again, folks, when I share information with you, I don't make this stuff up. Sunshine, to have to start eviction for people not allowed to live there. They're already breaking the law. You came in the country illegally. You're trespassing. I have to spend money, my hard-earned money. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Oh. So that's just one video. And again, someone's going to be hurt. Americans have had it up to here. Okay, but if you enjoy what's going on, just keep voting for Democrats. You'll get more and more of this. This is another YouTuber that I follow. He's pretty good. Let's see what he has to say.
Mi gente, he pensado invadir una casa en United States, ya que me enteré que existe una ley que dice que si una casa no está habitada, podemos expropiarla. Capichi, muchachos, aquí en United States también se aplica la de invasión de terreno. Y creo que ese será mi próximo negocio. Invadir casas abandonadas.
Invading abandoned homes. Invading abandoned homes.
Ya que me he buscado unos códigos con mis amigos africanos y me dijeron que ya llevan como 7 casas expropiadas. Y como dice el dicho, papi, hay que buscar la vuelta. Y la vuelta ahorita mismo es invadir casas, ya que nos encontramos en situación de calle y es la única manera que tenemos para no vivir en la calle y no ser una carga pública. Capichi, la ley dice que las casas abandonadas, deterioradas y que estén en mal estado, podemos llegar y repararlas, vivir en ellas y si podemos venderlas, hasta pedir créditos con ellas. ¿Qué dicen ustedes?
Yeah. How in the world is that out there? These Home Depot graduates are going to try this with the wrong house one day and experience the old VV cartel violence from an American home. Yeah, they probably are. I mean, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Somebody's just going to get taken out. This kind of ridiculousness, just, it can't keep going on. I mean, it can, but there's going to be some kind of crazy reaction. You're going to have people just, you know what? No. You're like one of those TikTokers. You're out of here. No, I'm going to stay. They told me I could stay. No. Or, you know, clubbed over the head with a hammer, whatever it takes. Yeah, it's absolutely insane that this is going on. And these people on TikTok, how is this still out there on TikTok? How is this still out there?
Every month.
All right, so I'm not going to play that video in its entirety again. I shared this video so you can watch the entire video. It's in the description box already. And I wanted to share this with you also. This guy right here, I just found his channel. So I told you this guy was arrested. But I wanted to show you a little bit of this video and then a little bit of the other video. I'm still responding to your comments in the comment section, folks.
We are headed over to Ohio because it was recently reported that an illegal immigrant TikToker who became a huge influencer mocking American citizens for having to work like slaves while he receives freebies on our tax dollars has recently been arrested by ICE and possibly on the road to being deported. So I want to get into this right now because, like I said, this guy has become a big deal, this illegal immigrant who has gotten on TikTok, was blown up, become a celebrity in the illegal immigrant TikTok space, apparently, once again, where he mocks American citizens. He mocks us for having to go to work every day while he lives off our tax dollars, apparently making hundreds of thousands of dollars. I should say hundreds of thousands of dollars. Let me rewind that back. While he makes thousands of dollars. Okay, not hundreds of thousands, but I mean, at this point, maybe if he was in New York as opposed to Ohio, he probably would be making hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? But I want to get into a direct quote from one of his videos concerning him mocking us as being slaves. I want to read this off first before I actually play the video, because he's speaking in Spanish, and if you're driving right now listening to this audio only, you're not going to be able to read the subtitles. But this is what he actually had to say concerning American citizens being slaves while he lives off of our tax dollars. He said, "You're hurt because I make more than you without much work, while you work like slaves. Understand? That's the difference between you and me. I'm always going to make lots of money without much work, and you're always going to be exploited and miserable and insignificant." Wow.
Oh.
That's all I have to say about that is wow. Now let's hear this coming out of his mouth himself. Let me play the video for you right now.
Yo facture más que ustedes sin necesidad de andar como esclavos. ¿Capichi? Esa es la diferencia tuya y mía. Que yo siempre voy a hacer dinero sin mucho trabajo.
So I'm going to play that for you one more time with the screen blown on, just so you get a better look at this criminal's face.
Yo facture más que ustedes sin necesidad de andar como esclavos. ¿Capichi? Esa es la diferencia tuya y mía. Que yo siempre voy a hacer dinero sin mucho trabajo.
So now what I want to do is get into this New York Fox News article very quickly, just to get a little bit more information on what's going on with this individual, so you know a little bit more about him. And I do want to also take a moment to explain why I don't believe he is going to get deported. I don't see him actually getting deported, despite the fact that, you know, he broke the law to come into the country and then mocked everybody for it afterwards. I'm going to give you my reason why I don't believe he's going to get deported. And even if he does get deported, he'll be right back in the country with no consequences anyway, as long as Biden as the president of the United States. But let's get into this article very quickly here. Illegal migrant who went TikTok viral urging others to squat in people's homes arrested by ICE. And yes, there's that too. He encouraged other illegal immigrants to participate in squatting.
So I'll stop it right there. Again, you can watch the rest of that video in its entirety. It's also in the description box. Like I said, it would take too much time for me to play the entire video for you. But again, please, please, please take time to check it out. And this is what someone mentioned earlier. Where are we here? Wait a minute. This happened in Florida. So this problem was becoming so rampant that DeSantis enacted this. So in Florida, you're good. Listen to this, folks.
State law that now allows squatters to be thrown out of homes that don't belong to them.
Governor Ron DeSantis signed the bill this afternoon in Orlando. And our Capitol reporter Forrest Saunders joins us now live from Tallahassee to tell us how all this will work. Forrest.
Well, guys, I can tell you this. This was not a very controversial policy. In fact, it was unanimously approved by the legislature earlier this year during the legislative session. And now, with Governor Ron DeSantis' signature, Florida becomes one of the first states in the nation to lean in on this issue.
With rental homes, second homes, and so many others, Florida is no stranger to squatters. In fact, just this week, Martin County Sheriff made national headlines warning of a viral video teaching squatters how to squat and circumvent the laws.
Crime is a lot like cancer. It spreads. And if you see it somewhere else, let's be on guard. Let's get ahead of it.
When someone is illegally occupying a vacant property, current rules require what can be a lengthy civil court battle to remove them.
All right, so here we go.
Wednesday, Florida's governor signed a new law to streamline that removal process,
providing very swift remedies, because what the squatters know is even when they're in the wrong, it's a massive process many times before they can be evicted. And a lot of times the process is very expensive.
Property owners will now be able to request law enforcement immediately remove a squatter if they entered illegally. They've been told to leave and haven't, and as long as they're not involved in a tenant-landlord legal dispute. The new law also increases penalties. A second-degree felony if squatters cause more than $1,000 in damage, and a first-degree felony for knowingly advertising a fake home sale or rental.
My name is Justin Melcarrick, and I'm just one of the neighbors that had to deal with squatters invading our street.
The change is a big win for Floridians like Justin, who warned Wednesday just how bad things can get.
The squatters brought reckless driving, drugs, weapons, and verbal threats to the lives of my neighbors.
The new law also getting rave reviews from Florida's largest professional trade association, Florida Realtors. Vice President Andy Gonzalez said the Sunshine State now has a deterrent to halt the horror stories.
If you own a property, even if you're away for a period of time, you shouldn't have to go through legal loopholes if there's someone squatting your house.
The next step is for the changes to take effect. Florida's anti-squatting law now coming online in July of this year.
Okay, so let's talk about something more controversial, which is the vacation rentals bill, which got through the legislature earlier this session. That is a policy that would basically give the state more control over how to regulate vacation properties over cities and counties. And it's getting some blowback from the Florida Realtors Association in particular, who are urging Governor Ron DeSantis to veto that policy, saying that it actually diminishes property owner rights. We'll have to see what he does there, Paul.
All right, Forrest, also today, Disney and DeSantis settling a years-long...
All right, so what do you guys think about that? And Ruby, I agree with your statement. I think other red states are going to definitely follow suit. So again, this guy was arrested. If he's deported, it would shock me. They'll find some reason to allow him to stay here. And just think, had he not been all over social media advertising his crimes, he'd still be running rampant and encouraging other illegal people or illegals to do the same. So they're here fleecing America, committing crimes, and don't even get me started. Are you guys familiar with the measles outbreak that they're trying to keep hidden from you? I need to do a video on that as well. So there's all kinds of things that are going on, and they're trying their best to keep it hidden, but slowly but surely, it's all coming out. This guy right here, he has some good information on this guy as well. Let's see what he has to say.
Patriots and Roadshow fans, we are back with another video, and I'm pretty sure that you guys have actually seen the illegal alien TikToker out there telling other illegals to go and squat in people's homes so they can actually get rights to that property. Yeah, I did this video on Black and White Network.
And karma is wonderful. This guy is talking about when this guy was arrested, he was crying. I mean, he had mucus running from his nose. I loved it.
And I was speculating that he was an illegal alien, because why would someone that actually came into this country the right way actually advocate for people to go out there and basically steal other people's properties? I saw that and I was outraged. But right now, I actually have a smile on my face. This is the second time I actually shot this because I was laughing on the first cut of this video here. So I started it over because this guy has instant regret. He is, I believe, a Venezuelan illegal alien, if I'm not mistaken. Or is he from Guatemala? I guess we'll get into that. Well, he put up that video, and guess what happened, guys? He has now been nabbed by ICE. Yes, he broke the rules. Now, first things first, he came into this country illegally 2 years ago. He should have never been allowed in. But he got in, and now he makes that video, and I believe ICE didn't know where he was at first. Now they got him. And this man is facing deportation. And boy, his mugshot. And he made another video as well. He was crying, snot coming out of his nose. Absolutely hilarious, man, because he knew that the jig was up. So let's talk about it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Remember, live stream every single Friday. So we're going to be having one tomorrow. Just starts at $5 per month.
If you are a woman at the...
So what do you guys think about that? Woo, I love it.
Support. So here we go. Check this out. Venezuelan TikToker Leonel Moreno grimaces in his mugshot after being nabbed by ICE for crossing into U.S. illegally, then telling others how to go on social media. Yeah. So this man put up a video telling other people to go ahead and violate the law. You cannot make this up, guys. You really can't. But look here. The mugshot of the Venezuelan illegal alien who shares tips on how to live off the U.S. government on social media has been revealed. Leonel Moreno, 27, has been on the run from immigration since he crossed the border at Eagle Pass, Texas, illegally in April of 2022, ICE told DailyMail.com. ICE had lost track of Moreno until his video started telling illegals how to live off the state, started going viral. They now have him listed as possibly living in Columbus, Ohio. The illegal alien's TikTok account, where he had amassed 500,000 followers, really? Yes. Was suspended after his controversial clips. A spokesman for TikTok told DailyMail.com the platform doesn't allow users to promote criminal activities. Moreno enrolled in the Alternatives to Detention program, which lets illegals on parole go free while officials track them until their next court date. But he didn't show up for his court date in Miami in November of 2022. Of course not, because this man didn't have an asylum claim. He just wanted to come in illegally. And it's now listed as an absconder from the program. Look at this, guys. This is his mugshot right there. That is his mugshot. Oh boy, that is hilarious, man. Hilarious. And look at this right here. He started catching a lot of heat. And this guy has snot in his nose. Oh my God. Once he got busted, he knew the jig was up. I can't stop laughing, guys. Like I said, this is the second time I shot this video. Because ICE is coming for him. He knew it. That is astonishing, man. On Tuesday, Moreno posted several clips seemingly sobbing on a newly created account as he claimed he was being persecuted and threatened after his original TikTok account was suspended on Saturday. This is what he said. Quote,
he's complaining about being persecuted. Really? Oh, I don't make this stuff up.
I am in danger of death in the U.S. I need protection. I'm being persecuted. My account has been blocked. He said as liquid, as a basically snot dropped from his nose. He says, "My people, I need you to pay attention to what's happening because my family is in danger. They erased my TikTok accounts. I have received threats from powerful people. Help." In another video, he added, "My people, they've gotten what they wanted. The enemy has reached my family. Everything that's happening is because of your evilness." they want to silence me. Man, this is funny. This is funny. But you know what? He wasn't crying when he made this right here. Remember this?
So we've already watched that. But again, just a little calmer. Hopefully that makes you feel a little bit better. Yeah. All right. So again, folks, that is what we're dealing with. I don't come on here and make this stuff up. Floridia, I bet Lido is playing the victim card and then apply for asylum. Right. So where are we? Combat Medic says Trump needs to find another candidate to replace him after he finishes his second term, and Republican and Democrat parties need to be disbanded. Okay. Ruby said using the baby for a prop. Ruby, exactly. Ruby also said, I hope no one tries to start a GoFundMe for this idiot illegal. I hope not, Ruby. That's what I was concerned with. And he's complaining, oh, I'm being persecuted and I'm receiving death threats. You weren't concerned about any of that when you were bragging, talking trash and garbage about how Americans are slaves. We're here working and you're here living off of us. Basically, it was all smiles. Life was good. So lose me with those crocodile tears. I don't care. Here we go. James says, the problem is that there's no middle ground anymore. James, you're absolutely right. Peter, how are you? Nothing seems as it appears. It's gone insane. Right. Guys, I got to find out also how that Tyson boycott is going. Also, we need to boycott, I think it's Planet Fitness, if you don't know what's going on with that. We have to speak with our pocketbooks, with our dollar. The old bag, more money than all of us. Yes, the old bag, I agree. Al, I really hope America wakes up because we're in deep trouble with this and a ton more hardships. 2024, Al gets it, vital election. Al, you've been here. You know, I've told you. If Biden or any other Democrat, is to get the presidency in 2024, you can kiss this country goodbye. Because even if it's not Biden, it's the same policies that they're going to be following. So nothing's going to change. Florida, socialism makes them that way. Yeah, they want to take what you've worked for, and that's socialism. Exactly. Cha-cha. He don't need to go for me with all that cash he was showing. Yeah, Cha-cha, where's all that money? Our taxpayers' money. Use that. How about just deport? Lady Libra, Planet Fitness. Oh, you're not aware? There was a woman, I was watching the video, and she went into the women's bathroom at Planet Fitness. And there was a 12-year-old girl in there, and they're scared out of her socks, and she was partially dressed. There was a man in there shaving. So the lady, and this happened in Alaska, the lady asked the man, why are you in here? And he says, well, I'm transgender. So the girl is in there in terror. Planet Fitness sided with the transgender who says, well, he thinks he's a woman. I don't give a care what you think you are. Who wants their small child in a women's bathroom with some pervert? So, they're on the boycott. They're getting the Bud Light treatment too. And this lady, I guess she was going to cancel her membership. People who worked at Planet Fitness canceled her membership because they sided with the guy who thinks he's a woman. Oh my God. Whew. I don't make this stuff up. You can Google everything I'm telling you. Ruby, I was in Walmart yesterday, overrun with Tyson. I got the last of 3 Purdue hit. Ruby, I love it. Yes, Purdue chicken, or the Food Line brand or the Walmart brand, anything but Tyson, okay? Ruby, I'm glad you said that. I was ordering some food from Walmart, and you know how something you order a lot of, you have it hearted. I took that heart off. I'm done with Tyson, honey, because I would normally buy the chicken You know where they have the split breast, because I like to eat baked chicken because it's healthy. Yeah, I'm done with that. Jeff says, approximately 4 days after I joined Planet Fitness, I found out about the story. I went only one day, and now I'm going to have to cancel my membership. Jeff, exactly. That's not right. Why should, if you had a small child or me, if I go into a bathroom, I don't want to go in there with a man. I don't know what his intentions are. I don't care what you think you are. You don't belong in the ladies' bathroom. You don't. So yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with that, Google Planet Fitness boycott. I need to do a video on that too. Yeah, Ruby. A grown man says he identifies as a woman while he's in the women's bathroom shaving, and there's a little 12-year-old girl, roughly 12-year-old. The lady said she wasn't sure. She looked to be about 12. She's in there frightened out of her socks and half dressed. Oh, Jeff, amen. Exactly. Get rid of it, Jeff. There are plenty of other gym memberships you can try to obtain. Lady Libra, I understand. I just can't believe that people think that's okay. Right. I don't want to go into a bathroom and there's someone in there. Well, I identify as a woman. I don't care what you identify as. Okay. I could say, if that's the case, I could say I identify as I don't know, fill in the blank. I could say I can sing as well as Whitney Houston. Or I can say I'm Whitney Houston, and then as soon as I open my mouth to sing, you would probably say, don't quit your day job. You're no Whitney Houston. So that's crazy. Combat Medic. Tyson is evil and tortures chickens. I don't want to eat abused chickens. Good, Combat. Ruby. Joe declared today as Trans Awareness Day. Right, Ruby? I saw that. Jeff. Planet Fitness could have easily avoided this situation by offering a transgender changing room bathroom. Thank you, Jeff. Right, Al, so disgusting and disturbing. Al, it is. And just think if you have a mother, a sister, an aunt, or whoever, it's awful. James, identify as a purple frog. James, I don't care what you identify as. Okay. I can identify as, I don't know. Let me think of one of my favorite actresses. I have so many, or singers. I don't care what I say I am. The truth is I'm not. I'm just crazy in the brain. Ruby, I identify as an illegal. Where's my free stuff? Ruby's got jokes on this Easter Sunday, and I love it. Right. Ruby, I say all of us need to go down to the border and come in illegally. I can stop paying my mortgage to Rocket Mortgage, right? Stop paying my light bill to Duke Energy. Al, and horn, one-eyed, flying purple people eater. Okay, Al, if that's what you say you are. I love it. All of us, road trip. James, yes, exactly. I would love to take a road trip with you guys because you have me laughing and I love it. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys. Check this out. If you get a chance, check out the videos in the description box in their entirety, so you can see what's going on, guys. And you come to this channel, of course, I give you nothing but truth, but also share this with your family and friends. Some people don't have a clue what's going on. And they're going to wake up one day like, what the heck is going on? And you're going to be like, well, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And they're going to be like, I didn't have a clue. Ruby says we need a meetup soon. Ruby, I would actually love that. If any of you live in Tennessee, I'm on spring break this week, so I am going to, where am I going? Pigeon Forge. I'm going to the Titanic Museum, and I'm going to the Alcatraz Crime Museum tomorrow. So I'll be in Pigeon Forge for a couple of days. I was supposed to go back home to Allentown, Pennsylvania, but the bad weather is coming in, so I'm going to postpone that trip probably till June, maybe. All right. So Al said, I had some tests done in my colon. I had some not so great test results. I could let you know about them. Okay, Al. Al, you have my email. So email me and keep me informed of what's going on with that, dear. So I can keep you lifted up in prayer. But yeah, that's all I had for you. It's Easter Sunday. I want you guys to go and spend time with your family members. And I will probably be live streaming, if they'll allow it, from the Titanic Museum. As I've already ordered my tickets. I'll be there Wednesday, and then I'll be at the Alcatraz Crime Museum also on Wednesday. Okay, so if it's allowed, I will be live streaming from both places. Okay, so that's what I'll be doing Wednesday. Al, yeah, everyone, please keep Al lifted up in prayer because he's experiencing some health challenges now, and he's one of our great supporters here on the Rolynn Reviews YouTube channel, and we definitely want to keep him lifted up. Okay, all right. I'll let you guys go. Again, look for me to go live sometime on Wednesday. I'll go live from both places if it is allowed. If not, I'll just take a bunch of pictures and then share them with you when I come back. Okay? Al, stay optimistic. Don't give up, dear. The old bag. Al, we appreciate you too, dear. Thank you for supporting the channel. Everyone who's here, please enjoy the rest of your Resurrection Sunday, your Easter Sunday. And I hope to see you guys sometime on Wednesday as I live stream from my my two vacation spots. And if you love history like I do, anyone who knows me knows I love anything about the Titanic. I've watched all the documentaries, movies. Titanic I love, crime I love. Alcatraz, I still remember the old Clint Eastwood Alcatraz movie. So I love all of that. They have Ted Bundy's Volkswagen, all kinds of artifacts. So I'm an avid history lover. I am. So the old bag, and you take care and enjoy the rest of your Easter. Peter, I'll be heading home from snowboarding in the south to Indiana. I hope to make it Wednesday. Okay, Peter, sure. I hope so. Yeah. So all of you enjoy. I enjoyed all of you. And Al, I'll be looking for your email, dear. Okay. Now you take care and don't give up. You keep holding on, sweetie. Okay. Thank you, Ruby. I'm going to enjoy my spring break. I'll be back online. Okay. James, exactly. You're supposed to learn from history so you don't repeat it. But unfortunately, all of these woke people are trying to just totally erase it all so we can go back to that. Okay. All right. I'm going to end the stream. I'll answer some of your comments here after I end the stream. I'll answer some in the live chat. Thank you all again for spending your very valuable time here at the Rolynn Reviews YouTube channel.